Okay. That's not right. Hang on. What's going on? Hang on, I need to, I guess, restart the thing. But good morning. Now, camera is in the wrong location. There we go. Then the picture seems to be stuck. But let's try and fix that. Screen capture. Okay, I guess we have to remove that. Well, camera doesn't seem to want to do the right thing either now. Okay. Okay, let me restart that. One moment. That's better. That's much better. Okay, let's make sure that all the streams are still working. Okay. Looks fine to me, I think. Great. Cool. Look at her smile. Let's get those windows back up. Okay, cool. Let's get going. So, welcome. This is a new game that I haven't played before. I don't think many people have played it before, though maybe by now you have. But this was released, I guess, today in the US as well as in Australia, although today is the 18th in Australia, whilst you in the US still have the 17th. Oh boy, I'm hitting the microphone all over the place. The 17th is still in the US, and they released this in on the 17th in the US, but I'll get over it. Don't worry. Okay, I've turned off the music because you never know with the copyright stuff on YouTube, so sorry about that, but that's how it needs to be. So let's do a new game. Now, sure, we'll leave it like this. I'm not gonna go to like normal pace. Challenge is running. Big city and normal difficulty growing political leaders. Many local mayors would bristle at the suggestion, but this is easy as child's play. Okay, we'll go with Metropolis. Eventually we'll probably go a little bit higher in the difficulty, but I've never played this game before, so I think it'll be nice to be able to experience it, and if it's sort of too easy, then maybe we'll restart or whatever, but yeah, let's get going. You can rename armies and cities. Site of nomadic hunter-gatherers living in temporary settlements. Okay. Taking time to load.
Our universe contains infinite stories, most of which are about rocks and ice at sub-zero temperatures in a vacuum. rather boring. However, on a small damp rock, there is a story that bears a second look. It's your story. But the first 4 billion years or so mostly concern amino acids. Not much of a page turner. But then, over time, the amino acids bond together, and things start to get interesting and a bit drier. A certain subspecies of hominid discovers that you can do more with a sharp rock than annoy your little brother. Tools and weapons are invented. The hominids begin to cooperate. Fire becomes a servant rather than an unpredictable force of nature. They learn to tan the skins of animals for clothing. They learn ways to record and probably exaggerate their adventures. Eventually, these tribes learn to build shelters and immediately hold the first barbecue parties. This is the dawn of humankind. Struggle and cooperation have been rewarded. The Neolithic era draws to a close. The whole world beckons. This tribe has come far, but the rest of their story is your story. You are the one who will build them into a great civilization. How far will you push humankind?
Okay.
Another day, another dawn of humankind. It is time to finish breakfast, give a rousing speech, and leap into the future.
Yes, sounds like an excellent idea. I agree. Okay, let's have a bit of a read here. So your first objective is to survive the Neolithic era and earn your first Era Star. Great. Era Stars measure your achievements in the game. We will cover them in more detail soon. Okay, cool. So what do you want me to do? Right. Firm's output preview. Now's the ideal time to learn about reviewing the FIM's resource output of tiles. You can toggle the output preview at any time by selecting the tile output button at the bottom right. The screen near the end turn button. I guess this one. Okay. Take some time to observe how terrain affects resource. Rivers, for instance, are more bountiful than prairies. Okay. So there's, I guess, some industry, so production or whatever. Some science and industry, some food here, I guess because of all volcanic earth. Okay, interesting. Whole bunch of food. I don't know why this one is prairie dry grass. Okay, I guess this has more grass on it. Okay, still don't know exactly what to do here. Select one or several units to display more details. Now, I'm guessing that what we want to do at this point is find like a few things to fight and explore a little bit. So let's do that. Let's go to here. What's this? Discoveries can be made by the first army company.
Even those who have disappeared may have done something very clever.
Okay. Influence to found its first outers are crucial to the development of the Empire because they allow you to claim territories outlined by white dotted lines on the map. Understood. Okay. Found a new outpost in a neutral territory, consumes army's movement points. You found a curiosity, ancient encampment. I guess it's this. Okay. +2 culture and +2 science, and I assume this is culture. Okay. I think I will continue to explore at least a little bit to see what's what. Okay. Maybe it would be worthwhile to game options, difficulty. Settings. Right. Gameplay. Autosaves. calendar tutorial. Let's go back to beginner just to have it explained a little bit more. Okay, food to grow your population. Every time the food meter is filled, a new unit's added to your army. Okay. Unit, and by extension an army, has a certain number of movement points to spend each turn. Move an army, select the destination tile. You can directly select the destination tile with instead. This is a fast way to play. Number of turns shown on the ground. Keep an eye on armies. Yep, okay, understand that. Yes. Okay, so I guess we can, by going here, we'll gather some food and that'll grow the size of the army. And find the outpost in a neutral territory. Okay. Cool, ending your turn, like any board game, play with your friends, except the player carries actions. Nothing else you can do, so press the end turn. Yep, understand that. Okay, your tribe gained science from investigating curiosity. For your science meter to earn a knowledge star. Okay. So I guess that's this will also unlock a new legacy trait. Okay, so this, I think this grants 3 ways to get your first air star: increase your population, get a science, or hunt down wild animals in order to gain units, increase your population, gather food through hunting wild animals and foraging. Food curiosities counters measure your progress in the Empire panel. Okay, cool. So we can get there today. I'll go for the food first.
Sustenance, security, and pleasure. Wonderful stuff, this simple food.
Okay, you found curiosity. Nuts providing +10 on hunting party. Okay. Cool. What? Oh, you can do a little bit more. Let's go. Come back up here. Well, deadlocked, blocked by another empire. Okay. Alright, let's make our way up here. Oh, there's a hunting opportunity up here, but I think elephants are a little bit hard to fight. So maybe we shouldn't do that. You found a curiosity, 2 science, okay, and 5 culture. Great. There is more here. Okay, I can. Let's go here. We can. I think there might be some food there, so let's go for that. Oh, I'm not used to these turns being so quick. Okay, 2 science. Great. I'm not finding as much food as maybe I would like, because that's how you grow sort of your units, right? During game, based on how you play and how you shape your empire, it's up to you to choose how to respond. Carefully review and propose choices. Make the best possible choice for your people. Okay. Right. Yesterday the tribe came across a vast tract of wild grain, stalks swaying in the breeze like the wind, or grain, not gain. The stalks swaying in the breeze like the wind, playing over golden waters. The ground down grain would feed the tribe twice over, but one of the tribe elders had another idea. Instead of pounding the seeds into flowers, she suggests planting half of them so the grasses may return next summer. It's a curious idea, at odds with the nomadic life, but perhaps a harbinger of the future. What should we do? We must begin to harness the natural rhythms of the world to seek a better life. Who says this bounty will stay here next summer? Spirits have blessed us today and return past this gift. Minus 25% on domestic research cost just sounds amazing. I don't know if it actually is, but if you are struggling with any mechanic, say tutorials will simply game tutorials game menu. Okay.
we move.
Let's keep. Okay, there's another curiosity here. We're close to getting this one here. Again, I would love to find some more food here.
No.
But they just said no. What's this down here? Die. Numerous plant roots. Okay. Alright, there's some food over here. Prepare for battle. Before you can choose to attack an army, whatever, so you can review the balance of power between. In order to do so, select any attacking army and hover over defending army, hover slightly out to preview better area and deployment zones. Okay. So I guess my army strength is 13 and theirs is 10. So let's go over here though. So now I have 2 units, which is good. Do these have any movement left? Yes. But I think I would prefer to keep them here and fight this. And then there's another food opportunity down here.
Earth gives us strength.
Okay. Battle's about to begin. You can still retreat. Otherwise, press manual battle button, enter the unit deployment phase. Also instantly resolve the battle. In this case, the computer will play in your stead, which can be used for quick resolve battles that you are sure you can win. That you're sure to win. On the other hand, you may want to manually resolve battles that you are not certain you'll win. Select an option you wish to go for. Understood. Extend your rest. It would seem the balance of power is clearly in the advantage of this wild animal. The hunt is likely to go wrong and you risk losing your only army on what started like a glorious day. This will not be the end of the game, but we thought you should warn you. There's no shame in retreating whilst I still can. Really? I thought I have a big advantage. With like 2 units. Really? Maybe this unit isn't in battle yet? I don't know, let's try it for science. Target is not in your deployment zone. Okay. But I only have 1 unit. That's weird to me. My side is weaker overall. Understood. In order, one needs to move, select it and then select. Number of battle turns displayed returned. The number of remaining turns rounds can be found in the top panel. Okay. I think, what is this? Attack, move, defend. Not move, attack, and will benefit from a combat strength bonus. Okay, so I probably should have gone for the higher ground. Let's defend, and maybe I'll get I'll get to pull in the other unit. Okay, suppose you missed none. 0 units lost. Okay, defeat. I don't understand this. Like, aren't there... What happened to my other unit? Oh, I see. So I guess not both of the units actually were part of the fight. That's weird. Okay.
Together.
My side is weaker, but we will. No. Understood. And deployment. No, we will defend. Okay, great. Let's defend again. Great. Okay, interesting. Spoils I gained. Understood. Beginning of a journey. Great. Okay, cool. Yes, understand that. Okay, so that gained me another tribe. And there's some more food over here. Yeah, understand that. Okay, yep. I hope this doesn't attack me, because that would probably... Well, I can just retreat though, if they do. Okay. Let's run away from that. Right, and then I will get this guy to go onto there. Okay, great. And this tribe here. Oh, there was some more nuts that were collected. Interesting. I'll keep getting them to explore a little bit down here, because it looks like there's a peninsula right here, right? You've already moved. You can still move. So I'll get you to go here. What's this? Unknown strategic resource. Okay. We'll keep exploring in sort of this direction here. Maybe this unit can do a bit of exploration over here. Okay, lost souls. Your scout comes to you breathless from exertion. Between gasps, he tells you that he spied another tribe not far ahead. Leads you on, then after giving a stop signal, you drop to your bellies and crawl forward in the brush. Ahead, a young woman, no more than 13. Summers is leading a ceremony. Her audience, a dozen or so equally young or younger tribesmen. Men are crying, and when you see the bodies laid out, you understand their mourning. You know what you must do. These children need care and shelter. We'll be their guardians. We'll come to our tribes. Trigger another narrative event. They would be sick or cursed. We'll make haste. Nah, let's welcome them. Great. So this is a hunting party. This is a growing trade. Select one of several units to display more details. Versus claim territory. Found out person in the neutral territory consumes all of the army's movement point. Okay. So organized but still effective with the simple weapons and hand-to-hand combat. Health and hydration from tribe unit. Okay. Maybe what we can do actually is claim the sort of high ground here. And if this mammoth comes up one, we can attack them, and let's see if we're stacked like that, whether they
Over there. This way.
now I don't really make an experiment and see if they actually attack me. I don't know. Okay, you can go over here. I don't know if these are more vulnerable, actually. Kind of want to finish at least something here. One idle army. Which one? Oh, you can move one more time. Okay. No, they ran away. They have another beast. Okay. So, if we go here
Just over there.
and attack this mammoth, right? There are two tribes here. Weren't there? Oh, did I combine them and... That's so weird. Maybe I combined them before they were healed up, which is why they then formed sort of one tribe rather than two. Stonefields. That's weird. So what about this? 10. That preview with window there is hidden, but so I need to go to 5 population. Okay, let's keep.
Yes.
Kind of want for science to combine these two here and see what happens in that case. And then maybe attack one of these mammoths with all 3. Yeah, what happens if I put these together? Okay, so in that case it does work. How come they have 20 and I only have 13? I don't understand that. Okay. Disease, didn't know, but the children brought a silent killer. Hunting party. Oh, is that what happened? Culture chosen. Never try to reach an ancient area with the... Right. So if I put these together, do I then have 3? Then what? Ah, no, I see. So the 13 on the right there is the wild animal. First surgery will be resolved instantly by the menu plate. I think I have a much stronger... But let's... Can all of these attack? How many unit movements do they have? Well, anyway. Can go here and then attack.
Fire be with us.
Then move these guys here and attack.
For our young.
And then move these guys here and attack them as well.
It gives us strength.
Then I guess there's that. Okay. And then
Try.
I think that'll end the battle. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. So so now I have 4 here. I think the disease is what got one of them. Okay. Hopefully there's no more disease. And it looks like maybe if I go for one more here, I can fulfill one of these. which would be good. Okay, so that disappeared. Let's go here and follow. Okay, there's also a science curiosity here as well, which is cool. So it looks like, oh, they went on top. Anyway. But I still have much stronger. Let's do an instant resolution and see how that goes. Okay. 0 units lost. Doesn't look like I got a... Oh, so I guess if you have 4, you can't grow another tribe. Okay, that's good to know. Should have been clearer on that. Okay, great. So what I'll do is I'll get this guy out, the ones that are weak, get this guy in, and then go for this. So that I can actually grow. Oh, did I lose a unit? Oh, I did lose a unit. But then I gained another tribe. So I shouldn't have... Well, actually, I didn't lose a unit. I only got 10 of the food that I needed. Okay.
This way.
Tribe's legacy. Okay. You stand at crossroads. For many moons, the tribe has trekked the wilderness slowly, judiciously learning the secrets of this world, how the materials hidden in the deep places and in plain sight might be fashioned to the tribe's advantage, how the beasts and plants of the lands and sea can be most fruitful harvested, and how myths and stories can glacially but inescapably give power over our greatest enemies, other tribes. Now you must decide what to make a tribe will truly sharpen its knowledge for the ages. Will you be renowned as makers, farmers, or charmers? Okay. Only lack of imagination will limit what we might one day fashion with our hands. +1 industry per population. We'll study land and its riches and will never track for sustenance. +1 food. +1 science. We'll create myths that spread out. I think I'm gonna go for science, you know. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to go after this beast up here? Okay, jubilant cheer goes up from the tribesmen. Finally succumbs to the blows and topples to the ground. With a thunderous crash, dead, you share your kin's rejoicing. Kill promises plenty of meat, but the happiness is Team Sam is a great beast across the tribe's path, less and less often these days, and we're hunted to death by most of the skills of all humans. Eventual disappearance seems certain. What steps will we take to ease the burden of their loss? We'll understand the ebb and flow of the seasons on our forage foods so that they may give us greater bounties. Members might be subdued, but perhaps other animals can be bent to our will. Okay, I don't know what either of those are. Near a star, now choose a new culture. Again, I would like to actually go for one more beast, right? To get these other 2 era stars, but I don't know if it's a bad idea. Let's move here and see where this one goes. And I kind of want to heal this up a little bit. Oh, okay. if I defend? Let's see. I'm okay with being here. And we'll defend. Okay. I will defend again. Okay. Let's see what right. Oh, okay. So they got kicked over here. They didn't manage to get the okay. These guys in higher ground. Let's go for this. Ah, okay. So that's another era star, which is good. And then we'd have a big advantage against this guy. So then I can get my last era star this turn. Maybe then also go for this science as a final sort of act. And then we can settle. Manual battle. Prefer you to be a little bit defensive. You can
This
be
way.
there and there. Okay. Okay. I think it's worth it to go for it.
Earth gives us strength. Together.
Okay. Maybe retreat with these guys now and get these guys to reinforce.
This way. We move.
Okay. They seem to have an advantage here, but these guys don't. So this mammoth is almost dead. Hopefully it can't get that one. Okay, so it went for that one. I should have this now. Cool.
For the tribe.
Cool, so that gets me another era star. Lovely. And I can't do anything anymore. Cool. So then we need to pick where we settle. So I still want to get this guy onto there. And then, let's see. Can I get you to do claim territory? Ah, okay, I can. Hang on. So depending on where I put this, I guess cannot be done on a resource deposit. So this would be low food but lots of production. A lot more production here. So I guess it just captures whatever is around. Seven, 8, 4. Be cool if it just gave me a highlight of some of the best spots. So 12 there, 6. Looks like this is a really good location. What's that? 10. How much culture? 135. So I could probably settle quite a lot of these. Okay, we'll go there. Probably will take a few turns. So what is this? 3 turns, and there's another science curiosity over here. There's a food curiosity there. So if I get these guys, oops, get these guys into here and found a new outpost. Okay, let's see. And then I have 3 territories claimed, essentially, right? Okay, this looks like it might be a little bit more on the food side, but we'll see. That's 8, 13, 8, 6, 13, 8, 12, 9, 9. 10, 15 plus 2. So this would be very high food. What's this? 11. Can't see the... Oh, this is saying there's a good spot right here. 10, 16. Okay, that's cool. Don't know if I missed that over there, but... Okay, so they'll go for that. And maybe you can... So this is saying plus 13 plus 7. But this is plus 6 plus 7 plus 16. That just seems really good. Okay, 9, 10. Don't know why it recommends this spot compared to this spot, right? Like that, this has 20 if you add up the food and production, and this has 23 when you add them up. Now it's a lot lower food there, but a lot higher production. I might go for that. And then these last 2 can keep exploring and seeing if there is, I don't know, anything else that, like, maybe down here there is some more territory we can go for. Maybe these guys can go here so we can keep expanding our army and then follow up with this. Because these guys don't have any food, right? So if I was to go here with that food, I wouldn't actually get another... so let's go here. Capture that. Rich... diverse habitat. Oh, that only got me 5. Okay, let's keep going down here. These guys are going to found, and they're going to found. Understood. Sanctuaries gain large amounts of food, preventing animals from spawning. The ransack sanctuary, select an army, press the ransack button, and select a tile. Okay, that's cool. What else? Order your armies to complete their movements. Move. Yeah. So go do this. And you can go do this. It's telling me to do it here, but I'm gonna not do that and go here. Let's see if I regret it. Oh look, there's some food there. Now, I'm guessing that I need to actually stay on this so that it keeps going, right? Like if I leave, does this stop happening? Oh, I can come back. Looks like it works the same. So this could potentially go there, but neither of these actually have any food on them. So probably would prefer to go after the food with this one because it'll grow. Okay. And when I go down here, I'll probably go claim... come on. Some more science. Okay, so they can't go in this direction. Okay. So I can ransack the sanctuary as well. But actually I might do that on the way. Okay, you can go for that there. This is almost there. Okay. I guess I can just keep exploring. That's cool. So let's go down here. So it doesn't seem to matter very much. So then I should go claim this territory with these guys, right? I didn't really want... Do I want to fight this? I don't know. Close to getting this tribe done, but it's only one tribe here. Don't have a big advantage. Eh, whatever. Let's stay here. Defend in the first round, let them run into my defenses to weaken them. And then I'll go in for them. Because I do have to win this fight in the number of turns here. Otherwise I get kicked back. Okay, come on. There we go. Great. And then I should get another... I only get Guild B5. That's disappointing. Okay, One Idle Army. Let's keep exploring a little bit over here. Urgent affairs. Okay. The last writer was especially harsh, the ground hard and the frost chilling to the bone. In the heart of the settlement, the tribe huddled close to share warmth through the last winter. The coldest days, but for some it wasn't enough. Some needed to get their blood flowing, and they found a means through violent games. Grappling, fighting, contests of strength and endurance. One contest where opponents fight with hidebound fists. It's gained quite a following, to the point that the outpost's usual foraging missions are under threat. What deserved this new pursuit? On nomadic tribes, combat strength, toughening, tribes worth it. These games will be forbidden. The tribe encouraged to stay warm by foraging faster. Okay. We should allow these contests, but only at decreed times of the year. I mean, this sounds just really good. 25% on domestic research costs. So we've founded the Olympic Games. Great.
By building an outpost, claiming territory is this easy. The trick, of course, is keeping it.
Okay. Now, I'll deal with the outpost in a minute. Great. You can keep exploring a little bit over here. I guess this is not easy territory. You can take this. Great. And then move to ransack the sanctuary. No, I didn't want to fight that. So we will... I don't want to attack. Skip. Oops. I guess we already own this territory. So I want to keep exploring this one here.
Will do. I'm on it.
And see what's what. Okay, a little bit more information over here on some possible city locations, so I'll leave that. And then you can move down here and then keep exploring in this direction. I'm actually happy that we have like a sea boundary here. Means that I'm safe, at least from this direction, right? And I can just focus defenses down here. Which is good. Okay. What else? One idle army, right. So, okay, interesting. I want to know what's in this area. And it would, maybe I should go ransack this so that I get another tribe so I can keep exploring over here. Exploring in this direction is also going to be worth it. Okay. Where's the claim territory? Ransack allows you to destroy. Cannot be done as there's no valid target in range. Ah, so I think I might have to be on that tile. Let's see, if I skip this turn again, oops. Yeah, you come down here. You can come down here. Weird that I wasn't able to do. Oh, maybe I didn't press the buttons that I needed to. Okay, so I would have to go around here.
Onward.
Do you want to know what happens? Ah, okay, I guess it gets 20 food. Well, I wanted to select this guy. Okay, we'll go over here. We'll do a bit of ransacking here as well. And I think that's all the armies. So what do you do? Okay. Evolve your outpost into a city. Okay, evolve your once completed, you will be able to improve its infrastructure, exploit more tiles, and expand its border and fine-tune population production. Evolve your first outpost can evolve for free. I can relocate. There's some units. Cannot be done while in the Neolithic era. Ah. So, I see. Historically, empires have grown from both their idiosyncrasies and the diversity of cultures they have encompassed or come in contact with. In Humankind, you get to combine cultures to create your own empire with more than 1 million possible combinations. Okay, here are the cultures you can choose from the ancient era. Take some of time to browse through each of them at your own pace, then select one of them for more information. Okay. Icons represents the culture's affinity. There are 7 affinities in the game: aesthete, agrarian, builder, expansionist, merchant, militarist, and scientist. We'll look at culture details more closely on the confirmation screen. Take your time from yourself with the first set of cultures. Okay. 2 science per research technologies. What? 2 science per research technologies on capital. That doesn't make much sense yet. -10 stability. That seems like a negative. +3 science per adjacent farmers quarter on city outpost. +1 food. +1 science per researcher. Research slot count as farmers quarter, count as research quarter. I don't understand this. +1 research slot count as farmers quarter, count as... I don't understand that. But anyway, these Babylonians seem to be sort of scientists. Okay, Egyptians. +1 industry on tile producing industry, -10% on district industry costs. Okay, so cheaper and better industry. Some more influence, industry, -10 stability. Okay, industry per adjacent Marcus quarter, +1 worker slot on city or outpost, count as Marcus quarter. And they have some unit here, which is 24 strength. This has 22 strength. So Egyptians seem to be a little bit more powerful. Okay, influence on territory, food, stability, influence per adjacent farmers quarter, +1 farmers slot, outpost count as farmers quarter. Okay, javelins are a bit weaker, but presumably ranged. Right. These seem boat people. 2 money per traders. Okay, -10 stability plus 2 money per adjacent lake. Trader slot replaces the harbor, count as farmers quarter, counts as market quarter. As naval units spawn almost units to embark for movement cost. Okay, so they have some naval unit. Okay, so these seem to be a little bit more militaristic. Let's do stability on districts. +1 stability, science per adjacent mountain. Okay, I have a few mountains. Researcher slot for city outpost, count as research quarter. Maybe these would be good to go for. Because we have mountains here. I guess there are no adjacent mountains here, but we have 2 adjacent mountains here. And there are options here for picking mountain adjacency. It just seems like it's a good opportunity, right? Like, we seem to have spawned in an area that has lots of mountains, which I'm not sure if it's common. Like, down here there aren't very many mountains at all. But yeah, okay, let's keep looking. That was Zhao. Ah, okay. So I can't take these. Right, so it seems like the longer you delay, the fewer options you have. It feels like these guys are the most thematic, because it's +5 science per adjacent mountain. Oh, hang on. You have to put down a school. So it would be, if I put a school like here, and maybe here, they would get +10 science each, right? And maybe I can put a school like somewhere over here as well. And then in here would be like, actually I don't know if you can. Don't know where this territory, okay, I think it goes like that. So I could put something there. And it looks like here it would be 3 adjacent mountains. And here, actually, maybe it's better to put it like here, because there's 3 adjacent mountains, right? But still, it just seems thematic to pick that one. And I don't really know how good they are, right? So, and they are a bit militaristic as well. So let's go for this one. Okay, this is the culture's legacy trait, a gameplay modifier that will remain active until the very end of the game. Each culture has a different trait, and traits will add up as you progress through eras and combine more cultures. Okay. Finally, an emblematic quarter and an emblematic unit, both of which can only be built by this culture. Bear in mind that both might require a given technology and a particular resource. However, the thumbnail illustration to learn about any potential prerequisites. Okay, with loyalty to authority, a central strand of the teaching of inspired food for. Okay, cool. I don't know what that means. Resource exploitation. I guess it you have to put it down where there's some science already. Maybe? I don't know. Stability counters. We can be built once per territory. Okay. Research start on city or outpost. Okay. Understood. Okay. Horse towed vehicles, right? Carry crew of 2. Heavy cavalry, fast, hard-hitting mounted unit, able to charge enemies, with bonus combat strength attacking non-adjacent armies, right? Unable to climb fortifications. Wheel. Okay. And what is this? Okay, so it doesn't help. It takes some time to hover over the different elements and familiar yourself with the above notions. Information might look staggering at first, but after a few games you understand all of it. In your early playthroughs, just to play cultures that feel right and appealing to you, and don't overthink culture selection. Once choice is made, press the confirm button. Yeah. Great. Understood. Now, let's... The next era has not been reached yet. Unlock one star to choose your first culture. Show cultures, okay. 0 deeds completed. Growth star, knowledge star. I've done all of these, right? So how do I now pick the next era? What is this? Encyclopedia, game menu. The area has not been reached yet. Okay. It just says it, but it doesn't tell me how to reach it. You have reached. Yeah, so I've reached all of them, right? Show deeds. Get access to any strategic or luxury resource. Build a wonder. Transporter. Okay. Maybe let's end the turn and see if that does anything. Okay, you still have a couple of movement. Yeah, I did want to do that. But why does it say... Ah, okay. So I have to click ransack and then do that. Then I can end my turn.
Ah, the challenges of a young civilization. It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns quickly that everyone contributes. If you're terrified of wild animals, you can grow lentils or catch fish. Tribes settle towns. Towns develop markets, and markets begin the exchange of goods, services, and most important, rumors and hearsay.
Okay.
Perhaps you don't really need to focus on markets when you have deep philosophers and dangerous chariots.
Okay. Cool. Uses have plundered. Great success. But then I guess I did it on a turn when it didn't really matter anymore. Okay, that's good learnings. Right. Maybe it just healed up the unit now that that era is over.
Come over here.
Okay, I do want to know. This, I guess, would be a really good location for a school, right? What is this? Die. Oh. I guess this is as good a location as this, so that's fine. Would like to know a little bit about there, and then we can settle here, maybe.
Let's go.
Like, just a little bit of information, right? Okay. You were exploring this little area here, so that...
Over this way.
Okay, so now I know all of this. I can pick a... Okay, so I need 120 influence. Not gaining any influence. Okay. So what is here? Found a curiosity, providing +8 science and influence. Ah, okay, so that is influence. I see. Right. So you probably can come down here and help. Just keep exploring. And then after... What's this? Spawn point has been ransacked. I don't know what that means, but anyway. I know that I ransacked it, but I don't know why it says +10 gold there. Okay, so I'm guessing that we can now pick one of these to become a city. 3, 4, 2. Okay, so they're all the same. I can't remember which one of these was the best. Maybe this one. So, okay, you have my first city. But you are now ready to build your first city, the capital of your empire. Select the outpost you wish to go city, then select involve city outpost. Creating cities costs influence, but your capital comes free. Determine the most strategic site. In particular, pay attention to the resource production of nearby tiles and natural protection offered by terrain. Okay. That's what I think. This one was pretty good, but it doesn't, like, I don't want to do counting. I'm just gonna pick Lich here. Great. When an outpost becomes attached to a city, the city benefits from the attached territory exploitations, but it is no longer possible to queue construction in the territory. Construction queues from the city and outposts are merged together. Once an outpost becomes attached to the city, you can detach it for free, but you need to pay the attach cost again if you want to reattach it. Only cities and outposts attached to cities count towards the expansion era star. Okay. Cities are the beating heart of your empire. Manage them well to see your civilization thrive. Cities are where you construct districts, infrastructure, motor units, shared projects, wonders, and holy sites, as well as public ceremonies. The moon icon on the city pin indicates that your city is currently idle. Cities cannot be idle at any given time during the game, so you will have to start construction before you can end your turn. Okay. City and outpost panel allows you to manage your cities. Hover over the population, fortification, and districts icon at the top and for an overview of your city's development. Take some time to scroll through the construction list and hover over the construction for information. Start with constructing a district. Okay. So, Confucian School. With loyalty to authorities and... so this is stability, science, and so on. Right. Technology unlocked. Technology has been unlocked. Soon research new ways of filling. Okay, great. I'll take a look at that in a moment. I kind of want to understand this a little bit more. Surplus food left after city's population feed. A bigger surplus means fewer turns wait for city's population increase. Negative surplus means that you're losing population. after number of turns defined by the size of the food shortfall. +8 food from exploitation, +3 food from main plaza. Okay. Industry. Amount of industry produced. It is transferred to the first element onto the construction queue at the end of the turn in order to participate in its construction. If more industry than required is produced, the overproduction will be transferred to the next element or stacked for the next turn. +12 industry from exploitation, +5 industry from main plaza district. Okay. Right. So I have I'm a little bit low on food here. So balanced policy. I kind of want to know what the era stars are actually. Let's see. 6 territories attached to any city. Any city's territory. Current value 1. Okay. 6 districts built. Okay. 12 population units within your empire. 6. Okay. Oops. I didn't want to do that. Yeah. Let's to concentrate on this. Um, 550 money. Okay, obtain 4 technologies. Destroy a total of 6 military units. Okay. So 6 territories attached to any city. So this wants me to kind of assemble a city that has 6 territories in it. Okay. And then this wants me to build lots of districts. This wants me to get a population going. So in terms of the first thing here, it's fields of corn, all those who feed populace benefit with fellow farmers. +1 food, adjacent farmers quarter, +1 farmer slot. So is there a concept of what your population is working? Population of the city or outpost. +8 population limit from city or outpost. Like, do you just get this stuff, or do you have to have someone working in it, you know? But it says that I don't have any population, and this is low food. I could attach this, but maybe right now it'd be better to use my influence to claim more territories, right? Like currently it's sort of the expansion phase. You can see that this territory down here is already claimed. So I should probably try to claim this territory, which is adjacent, and then make sure that I sort of have some of these others locked down as well. So that's why I don't want to attach this right now. Maybe let's start with building some farmer quarters here. Game automated suggests tiles with the optimal resource output. On the suggestion pin you can see the amount of resources gained on top and the amount of resource to any stability lost below. We'll cover stability shortly. For now, the best for the suggestion. It's just a tile will let you know district resource output is calculated. Okay. I kind of want to let's see. So -10 from districts, +2 from empire. It gives a preview for those who attached building, +2 from exploitation. So I could go for this one, although this would destroy the production here, right? So maybe I don't want to go for that. Like, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't just go for this. I mean, this is the best one to go for. Okay. So this has 5 turns to complete. Congratulations on the construction. You can see the construction queue take a number of turns. The more industry your city produces, the fewer turns it take to finish. You can check the number of turns remaining anytime construction queue. Did your construction in time by pressing the bin button. Okay. Now I wonder if maybe attaching this gives the ability to attach one of your outposts and its territory to an adjacent city. This is a stability penalty. Okay. Population assigned will increase the... okay. But I don't have any population, so I can't click... I see. So up here is where I could assign population. Right. Influence and receive the empire from districts. Now I wonder if attaching this increases the influence, right? So, okay, it's... you know, it's fairly influenced to do this, but then I get more influence per turn, right? Now, the other thing, I don't really know... an adjacent city. So this city here won't be able to do the 6 outposts attached to it, right? Because it would need to be sort of a central territory. So that's a good learning as well. So by making this your first city, you make it a lot harder to get this expansionist star, right? Unless it counts... unless it doesn't matter if it's... I think it would be a bit weird if you had to attach it all to the same the same city, but anyway. I might just do this and see if it helps with the... this costs 160. But then it couldn't construct anything itself, right? Few turns to complete, right? This is probably a good candidate to evolve into another city, and this one's probably a good one to attach. So I'm going to attach this and see if it changes the influence per turn, but exploit the resource of all neighboring towns. Look at the numbers on the ground to see how resource outputs calculated. No need to be a pro at this for now, but something to bear in mind when you ramp up your city planning skills. Okay. Now, if that is the case, then this should be getting like all of this food, right? Okay. Doesn't look like it's changed my influence in any way. Could attach this as well, but I don't have enough influence here. Okay, and I would prefer to spend my influence actually expanding here. But I think it was worth it to understand the mechanic. Okay, 2 idle armies. I don't know which plenty of sack, but it's breeding for the peaceful life of range surrounding area. I don't really see any particular reason to keep ransacking that. Like, I didn't really get anything for it, right? 1 idle army. Okay, let's keep an eye on what's up over here. I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back in just a moment. Oh, I should move my camera. Sorry. There we go. That should be better. But I'll be back in 1 moment. Okay, let's keep going. Right. Now, one of the things that I was just thinking about was this said, yeah. Oops. You can't seem to, you have to, I guess, build the districts next to your city, right? So, okay, there's a really good location for Confucian school down here, right? But I would first have to build a couple of districts in this direction to be able to put something here. And I don't even know if you can like build it next to districts. Like if you can now, this building this district here unlocks this district. So we'll find that out about that. But yeah, it means that I can only really pick one of these two slots. I couldn't put it over here. And that'll help with picking the location for this outpost as well, right? So it means that I probably need to put it like maybe you need to put the outpost here, right? So that I can put a Confucian school here and then have some space for some more districts, right? Okay, interesting. Research. Okay, Empire research 4 per turn. Select a technology you want to research with priority. It will replace the current one. Domestication. So what does that unlock? Animal bans, shelter your livestock, raising your pasture lands, sickness, outbreaks, and penetration rates plummet, raising meat and dairy yields. Factory farming cannot be done until the following era, contemporary era. Okay. Food per animal. Food on farmers' quarters per adjacent farmers' quarter. Food on farmers' quarter. Okay. And it gets me some scout riders. Right. Artisan quarter. Specialist craftsman harvest nature's most precious materials. Extracting a luxury resource from the deposit that is built on must be placed on a luxury resource deposit. So, what does this say? What does this say? I'm looking for turns before completion. Because that type of tile. So the thing is that because you can only put districts next to it, I don't know if that also counts for this artisan quarter. Right? Like, so we have dice here, right? So that means that I really should put an outpost right here, right? And maybe leave some room here for a market, and then have a Confucian school. Now this is going to have very low science, but very low food, but yeah. And then this here would be probably be animal bans that you could put on here. Okay, I think that's interesting how these yields kind of come together, right? So there's some more dice over here. Very, very interesting. Okay, what else? Carpentry, clear forest. Natural world might be poor, but bounties on immediate boon for industry or siege warfare, right? Once felled, logs of all sizes are chopped. Right. Lumberyard, next upgrade can be done. Effects, industry on forest, industry on woodlands. Okay. Can go for archers, might be good for defense. Okay, you can improve your garrison, palisade, and warriors. Right. So then the question becomes, what are we going to prioritize in terms of the research? Like, what will help me do something? So I'm planning to colonize this, right? Right now I'm building sort of a farmer's quarter. There's a little bit of woods here, I guess. I don't know how it tells you. Like, I don't know if this actually has woods on it or not. Like, I can see that there are trees on here, but... Oh, it says forest, right. Okay. So, this has a huge amount of forest around surrounding it, right? So if we, for example, go for this carpentry, right? I could build a lot of lumber yards here and make this a really strong, like, production place. Like, this part of the city will be just incredibly strong in terms of production. Maybe let's try for that. I don't know how good it'll be or not, but... okay. I didn't read that, but hey. Okay. Right. I kind of can't go here. What's old hoard? Plus 10 to gold. Okay. So now I probably want to keep exploring here. See what's going on. Ooh, what's this? This copper.
The Assyrians. The fact that they have horses and siege engines might indicate their preferences as a neighbor.
Okay. They reach Assyrians.
Over this way.
So probably we'll go for that curiosity right here. That'll help. Diplomatic beginnings. We've just met another empire. Will it become friend or foe? From now on, you can manage your relationship through diplomacy. Upper part of the screen, diplomacy is a paramount to development of your own empire, enabling you to strengthen ties and ensure mutual cooperation or declare wars. Okay.
Greetings, Sovereign. Do you too believe that there is no limit to how high humanity might soar?
Sure. As one of those gameplay systems which might seem complex at first, bear in mind that it takes everyone a few games to understand. Be the leader you want to be, find allies, trade resources, sign treaties, or declare wars. Okay. First things, handling the diplomatic screen is your diplomatic relations state. Okay, each empire has a relationship with every other empire in the game. It's defined to a great extent by the current relations state. However, the current diplomatic relations state to view what diplomatic abilities are available in this state, and which are not. Texts within the other empire's borders are strictly forbidden. Skirmishes in neutral territory may not immediately lead to war. Okay, no new trade exchanges can be set up by either empire. Existing ones are unaffected. And the territories attached to other empire cities, exchange of ideas and beliefs between empires is limited. Both empires accept the other's ambassador, revealing the position of their capital city. War support represents your population's animosity against a specific empire. It is the fuel for war. Your people's morale will be broken if you run out. It will force you to agree to surrender. So more on war support and its role in surrender terms if and when you declare war. Sure. Relations tab is the default tab when opening diplomacy screen. Here you can use diplomatic abilities such as surprise war or proposed alliance. These abilities evolve following your diplomatic relationship state. Also, you can view each empire's relations next to the avatars. Okay. Ask for alliance and access to more treaties. between the empires can be generated and pay for its repairs. I don't think that I want an alliance right now. Discount access to empire's resources. The seller still gains the same amount of money. Armies are able to go beyond the city wall without penalty, including military districts. Pretty shared between the empires. Military trades. If you know the position of a tile containing explored luxurious strategic resources, you can buy access to this resource if it belongs to an empire. Which you can trade. We will cover trade more details soon. Okay, treaties. Additional accords added on top of the state of peace or alliance, adding or removing one or more diplomatic abilities on both sides of the relation. On the left column of treaties, you will progressively work your way to the right if you decide to deepen your ties with the empire you're dealing with. Cover treaties in more details soon. Okay. Right. Close borders, open borders, tolerate skirmishes, non-aggression pact. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's just keep an eye out on these guys.
All right.
So you can do a bit of exploration over here. I guess this would be an amazing location for, well, it's only 3 really.
Over this way.
Did want to see what else is in this territory actually. Got lots of armies over here. Maybe it'd be good to spread them out a little bit in that direction. Okay, 1 Isle army, right. Well, speaking of spreading them out, let's do this, and then we can end our turn. Okay. So that gives me lumber yards and archers. Now, I'm very curious. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is just infrastructure. So it would just add benefits to these, right? Okay. Probably, I want to get rid of it. Cool. I probably would prefer this influence, really. So we have a population here, +5 per turn. From district. So maybe it just took a turn for this to register. Okay. I definitely want to go for this pottery to keep bolstering my influence. Can change the order of construction in the queue at any time. Simply drag construction and drop them in the desired position. Okay, so I can click on it to get rid of it. Okay, but yeah, like I said, I want to focus my influence here. So I'll build this. Leave this alone for now. How do I get out of this particular screen? Okay. Let's keep going down here. You can keep exploring in this sort of direction, and maybe one more to see this. Okay. Looks like okay, so they're out of movement, but I should keep exploring in this direction. You can go for that curiosity. Cool. And then I would like you to keep going in this direction. You can keep moving, wandering over there. And this will probably stay around the border. Just to keep an eye out on what they're doing, if they're moving any units over here to start claiming territory or anything like that.
I have something here that should please us both.
Sure. Answering treaty proposals. You just received your proposal. You can either accept, refuse, or
Yes.
counter.
This appeals.
Okay. Note that refusing your offer will increase this empire's war support. Okay, interesting. Counter means that you are willing to accept a proposal if they're at a fixed amount of money. However, over the counter button to see how much money you will ask of the other party. Okay. We'll just take this.
A proposal I can sing the praises of. We accept.
Okay, cool. What? One idle army. I'm okay with this. Dear Forest, an industry boost is granted when used on a territory to one of your cities, or if you're besieging opponents. The action will require army to remain at similar turns. Okay. Oh. Oh, this only costs 30 influence. I didn't realize it was just that cheap. Okay. So I definitely should keep going. Okay, so then let's think about this. Well, I don't have all the information that I need, unfortunately. So this would be a good Confucian school, right? Because it would get plus 15 from nearby mountains, which is a lot more than just getting sort of 2 from the map yield, right? Plus, we get to experiment and see if we get to exploit this dice, and if we don't, we still have access to this dice. We do miss out on access to these horses. Maybe. Although, I would be surprised if we couldn't build a district on top of it. If it really worked that way, it'd be a bit weird. But I think I'll put down something here so that I can build a Confucius school right there. So let's do that. This doesn't give me any suggestions, does it? That's plus 14 right there. Plus 16, but lower food. We're going to be hard pressed for food in this location. So I'm going to go for this. Oh, this would be a lot better though. But then we might miss out on this resource deposit if I put it right here. So I'm going to put it here just so that I can understand this. But you know, in future games, I would be able to place this with much better information because I actually understand more of the mechanics, right? So I'm going to put it here for now. Sorry, I need to keep an eye on time. Okay, still got quite a while. Okay, so that's this territory. Next, I want to claim this territory here. Actually, I want to finish seeing. Oh, but I'd have to attach it to be able to see, and that's probably going to cost quite a lot of influence. And I don't think that I can attach it right now. So this would be another city. But I would likely want to attach this thing to it. So, and this will be challenged for food over here. So I should look for somewhere in here that has good food sources, right? Because I'm probably going to attach either this to this city or, you know, this to that city. This city would be really easy to defend. So I'm probably going to make this the city and then maybe this the outpost or something like that. So then the question is, where would I put it? Type is not valid. Okay. I don't have all the information here yet anyway, so let's look at what these tiles are. And it looks like I need more influence anyway after this one, so... Okay. So given that I'm about to claim this, let's go for the horses. Or I could do fishing. Mountain. I have lots of mountains. But it would take a long time. Let's go for this domestication.
A first city constructed. Walls, roofs, an outhouse. Ah, the luxuries of civilization.
Okay. Select all cities and outposts panel to get an overview of all your cities and outposts. Great. Great tooltip. Okay, let's... Now, the weird thing is that I'd have to issue the same order again, or is there like a button to just do whatever is on queue? No, I guess not. Right, go do that. So that takes the influence. This will take 3 turns. Right, so now I want to go here. Why can you not? Oh. So that's in the way, but okay, we'll just skip that turn. Oh, they're gonna jump, I guess. No. Okay, let's with this unit go in this direction. No, what the? Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll go back. Oh, I guess they couldn't go down anyway. So I have all the information on this territory now, although Assyrians. So I should definitely keep capturing some of these territories here. And maybe this unit, instead of going over here, well, actually this unit can keep an eye out on what they're doing down here. This unit will sort of stay around here to keep an eye on them here. So yeah, one idle army. Okay. But okay, I'll get these guys to keep going down here and see what's up. Researchers are idle. Okay. Is this a market? No, granary. Food per farmers. Okay. Maybe let's get some of these city defenses going. Who knows what these guys are gonna do. Okay. So, expansion, 6 territories attached to any city. So I have 2. Oh, the scrolling doesn't do what I want it to do. Okay. 6 districts built, 12 population or units. Right, what's this? Oh, so I should actually go research some more of some cheap technologies here. Okay, so then I'll get calendar to unlock that 4 idle armies. Okay.
Let's go. Come over here. Over this way.
Okay, so that gives me some information here.
Off we go. Come over here. Let's go.
This would be an amazing Confucian school. Plus 20 science. We'd have to build our outpost somewhere here. 44 influence. Okay. Now, this at the moment is building a pottery. Then I should keep going with, yeah, I understand. Oh, let's do that. Then I should keep going with some of these districts because there's a thing to build 6 districts or whatever, right? Yeah. So let's go for Confucius School. I'll be interested to see how this works. Okay, so this farmer is making 6. And what does this district do then? So we get 19 food here. Then, oh. So for districts you build them and you get the benefit. Like that's how that works. Okay. Plus 9 influence from districts. Okay, so because I guess I built that district or something. Okay. I still don't want to convert these into cities because I want to capture more of these territories. Okay, 2 idle armies. Okay, let's get them to come back down over here. The adjacent towers to hostile army unit can be called zone of control, food zone of control. Okay. So, well, I'm gonna leave this. Don't want to attack.
Keeping an eye out.
Okay. What else here? I think it'll be good to have some more eyes here and just hold this position.
Yes, Commander.
The same with you. Just hold this down. And then use these guys to continue exploration. Sorry about that. It was a sneeze. Ah, so now they're doing. Oh, there's someone else over here. I should go meet them. So this should also then be a priority. Because I don't want to be cut off, right? Should definitely go meet them though.
Let's go.
What?
Tell me what is on your mind.
Cause for demands of action in response to that. When a grievance is triggered, the grievable. What you do with grievances is up to you. Leverage renounce them, but always think of the consequence. Oh.
Time for your first battle? I bet you're absolutely dying to see how your fighters handle themselves.
I don't really want to fight here. I'm at a disadvantage, so let's get out of here. If you want to attack me here, but you know, I'll have 2 units. So maybe I'll sort of join these guys up. And then we can keep exploring with this one here.
Off we go.
Okay, that's good information. So this is established. Naturally occurring deposit of commodities, one with a cultural economic interest are luxury resources, while those strategic relevance are strategic resources. By constructing an outpost in the territory where the resource is found and building an extracted district on the resource. So it sounds like you get Empires can exploit all the resources deposited in territory. The associated extraction cost industry when queued, but can be bought with money or influence to be built. Resource deposits exist in this territory, so they can extract the building to start exploiting the resource. Okay. Again, I don't want to spend this. Because the next outpost or territory I want to capture will cost me like 80, right? Like if I put this down, 90 influence. So I need to wait like a few turns for that, and if I keep spending my influence on other stuff, then
Will do.
okay. One idle army. I shouldn't go into their border. Okay, let's use this unit to explore over here. Okay, by what right do we rule? First civic. The first civic has been unlocked. Civics can be seen as a collection of customs, traditions, and laws that allow you to personalize your empire by creating a unique society. The game context triggers the emergence of a civic, as each one has a specific condition for appearance. Okay. Okay, mutual right. We claim inherent dominion over land and beasts. Our supremacy is ordained, for we are chosen ones. Okay, civics are represented in two parts. First, a question corresponding to the situation that triggered the civic's appearance. And secondly, a choice in the form of a response to the question. Voting a civic consumes influence. Okay. When voting a civic, you can choose either option, but each path might affect the enterprise in numerous areas: diplomacy, religion, economy, military, etc. Civics can be used to unlock new game mechanics. In addition to these effects, all civics affect the ideology of the empire in the resulting bonuses. You can vote for your first civic now, provided you have enough influence, otherwise come back later. So, well, let's look at it, right? +5 influence on main plaza. This would be good because this is basically a 2-turn payoff, right? So, faith or influence. Right now we really need to go for influence, right? Because to be able to keep expanding, so I'm probably going to enact this.
Why was this even a question? Let's keep it simple. We've been here. It's our place.
Okay, cool. So that gives us a little bit more influence per turn. Okay, let's keep going. Why do they want to fight? Okay. This is the defender's flag. This tile can be captured by both sides by moving a unit onto it. If the attacker controls it at the end of any turn, then they immediately win. Okay. Let's go there and there. Like, they want to fight. I'm gonna take the high ground here. Okay. Well, that was kind of expected. Maybe what I can do is move here.
Off we go.
And then move here. And then so they have a much worse chance here. And then with these guys, I'll defend. Then I'll finish these guys
For
off.
your family.
That was pretty dumb of them. Okay. Cool. Does that give me influence? I don't know. But I definitely need to keep these sort of combined units around and keep them on sort of the high ground. So he has a good defensive position. These guys are a little bit vulnerable here. So maybe I should get them to be like up here. Oh, there's a beast there. Or maybe we yeah, let's get them up here.
I'm on it.
Oh, and we'll go for that curiosity. Cool. You keep looking.
And now you've met the Mycenaeans, let's hope relations go well. Their forts are rather formidable.
Okay.
Greetings, Sovereign. Do you too believe that there is no limit to how high humanity might soar?
That's what the other guys said. Okay. Treaties. Propose.
I have a proposal.
Ah.
A lost opportunity. I refuse your proposal.
Okay, whatever. You just skip that particular turn. Okay, well, okay, cool. Ooh, what is this? There is a, but it is configuring racks of command isn't had. Okay, cool. Looks like they managed to settle that. Right. I don't really want to fight them. So, one idle army. So let's keep exploring in this direction here and see what's up. Oh, there's a curiosity here that I should go for. And then that'll allow me to capture another territory. Okay, definitely will research this calendar here to get that. Okay, and these guys are out of things to do. So let's build that here. +5. Okay. +4, +4, +1. So this one seems the best. I'll go for that. So if I do that, it'll take me... Oh. +1 in 4 turns, and if I move it to here, +1 in 5 turns. I think I'll put it here, and then help accelerate some of this. Okay. Don't know what I just closed there. Why do they keep attacking me? I don't get it. Why did they go here? That seems silly. Okay. They attack me with like... So maybe I should combine these and then I'll be in a better position. But anyway. That's what I just offered them. Fine.
Everything seems adequate. Agreed.
This
Weird. One idle army. I did want to just hold down this position here. And then you can station yourself there. Maybe this is a good exploration force. Like this one will do defense, and then with this guy we can keep doing defending, and then, you know, this will join up maybe up here to be able to keep doing some exploration. Okay. As your city horizons widen, your armies grow in lockstep with your ambitions. Now, with military power spread over several regiments, it's time to decide the nature of the soldiers who compose your armies. Okay. Don't want to spend this right now, so we'll just delay that decision. Because next turn I can claim another territory. Presumably, right? Like this is still 90. Yeah. So then we can claim this territory. I'm probably not going to be able to claim this one down here, right? And then it might be good to claim this one over here after that. So I'll join up these two units and just hold down this territory for now. Okay. But I don't know how much influence that's going to be. Okay, now that they're living in permanent settlements, villagers want to track the changes of the season to organize the planting of crops. Great. Yes, great. So okay, so they're like tiers, so I can go for 7 technologies next. Okay, Airstack have 7 gameplay affinities, have 3 objectives per era, each unlocking the Era Star when fulfilled. 21 Era Stars. Okay, cool. Doesn't help with influence. Have they attacked me again? Okay. So, any advantages I can get here? Certainly I shouldn't be here. So maybe I'll deploy on here. And then defend. Defend. They seem much stronger than me. And hopefully now I get to like the Can I get out of here? Cannot reach target this round. Okay, I'm probably gonna die if I stay here.
Got it.
Let's move here and defend. Okay. None. 0 units lost. Suppose there is none. 0 units lost. Okay. Should definitely get these guys out of here. And I still want to go, but Says unit movement and restricts vision, but provides defensive bonus against missile fire. Heavily restricts unit movement and applies a heavy combat strength penalty. To me? So I'd rather be here. Reduced combat strength. Increased combat strength against range attacks. Now, I don't understand that. Like, okay. So if I stand on this river, but here I'd be attacked from above. But it's not like I really want to win this fight. Like, I can just get out of here, right? And let them capture this. Right. Okay.
Follow me.
That's why I want to sort of join up these two units, right? Maybe the other thing I should do here is actually build some... You have gained an era star, okay. What was the other era star? No, I only have one. Okay, anyway. I don't know why it said 2 there. I've got about 30. Immediately bring one of your empire's territories back into its sphere of influence again. You don't have the strongest influence in the territory. There's a high chance of it coming back to you. Okay. +4. I can build some more scouts. How many turns? 3 turns. I think I would like to finish this, but maybe then I shouldn't build that and instead build some of these units here. Oh, I forgot to... Okay, right. Let's see what a good location is here. I don't think this territory is that good. Oh, 10. 11 plus 5. Okay. 7, 7. Maybe we go for that 11. Yeah, let's go for that one. And then this guy can... Oh. Is there no way up here? I guess not. This is weird, right? The only way up on this territory could... Yeah, okay, so there is another way up. But these guys should probably be like here or something. To keep defending that. Okay. Maybe I'll keep these in defensive territory for now. In case these guys want to come at me again. Yeah, let's stay there. As empires receive more fame when they're earning era stars, and spend money promoting patriotic works of art, specific terrorists pushing back the foreign sphere of generating influence. Okay, what's this? Society. There are 4 territories in the empire's sphere of influence. Okay. Choices you make in the civics and narrative events steer your society along the number of ideological axes. Ideologies grant various bonuses depending on your current position on each axis. Hover over the axis to get more information on said bonuses. See now how bonuses change as you move along it. Okay, cool. Understand. So then I guess the next question is, so that still costs 90, but probably because this hasn't taken yet. Okay. In unrelenting deluge of rainfall lashes down upon the great city of Humankind and the surrounding lands. If the rains don't stop soon, the banks of the great river are threads through the city will burst, flooding adjacent quarters. With limited time and resources, the choices are stuck. What do? Let's leave it up for maybe the rains will cease. Limited adaptation should migrate the biggest risk, and then the rains might relent in any case. Extensive dike around Hayong will ensure the city is protected from any flood. I don't think I have this money, right? I only have 42. Get money. It can be spent to expand and upgrade your cities, buy out construction more. If you have a deficit, you will start losing stability. Be careful and try to fix it as fast as possible. So we could do this. Right? And then we would spend like a few turns in a deficit. So let's do this for science. See what happens. Researcher idle. Okay. Bronze working. Forge. This state of bankruptcy will negatively distribute your cities. Note that you will not be able to create new units. Okay. So I should probably look at some better, like going towards markets. Stoneworks, copper, forge, watchtower, spearman. Yeah, so this writing might be good. I don't have any stone, I don't think. Food on harbor. Meh. Looks like there's a little bit of food there. Irrigation. Food on river. You know, I don't see a river here. Oh, there's a river here. So hang on. What is this? No, this one. No. Flood irrigation. So I guess I would add a little bit of food on some of these tiles, right? Spearman. Would prefer to go for this, but maybe let's go for irrigation, just for the moment. Yeah. So now we're building a warrior. Okay. 2 idle armies. So this is finished. This is going here. Okay. And then cannot be done without a minimum of 50 influence. Depending on the location you choose. But this can also cost you influence depending on the location you choose. Right. Let's keep retreating with this unit here. That one can just stay over there and we'll get some reinforcements down here. Okay, you can station, heal.
Keeping an eye.
Okay, cool. So that's there. Okay, pick base of your people's belief. Okay, there's some guys over there. Population versus +1 faith per population or +5 faith per number of attached territories. I think let's go for, we won't have that many, like this is a city and we can only really attach like a few territories, I assume. So it's not like that's going to be a big bonus for us. So let's go for this one. Ooh, only 4? Okay, I guess it just, I finished that thing. Okay, idle armies. I saw something move over here, so let's just hold down this location just for the moment. And you maybe can
Let's go.
heal up.
Keeping an eye.
Okay, cool. So I guess you have to be in friendly territory to be able to heal. That's good to know. I don't know if this is claimed yet. I guess not. But that would be a pretty aggressive claim, and it's probably better to claim like this one here, because it's, you know, it protects me a little bit from here and from here, rather than be very aggressive. This would be hard to defend because I only really have a couple of ways in, so okay. So they've gained a population. They're getting out of there, which is good. And there's a curiosity here. So that's good. Those guys are healing. And then we can take a look here. Current culture is available for construction. Each culture has access to an emblematic district that is powerful but limited per territory. It's only construct by the associated culture, but its effects as long as the district remains. Okay. I can build a holy site. It's available for constructions, key to producing faith, more followers for religion, as well as unlocking religious tenets. The culture wonders are a shared project which can be built by several students at once, speeding up construction. Okay. Buying out construction. You have enough money to buy out ongoing construction, which will complete it immediately. With the appropriate tech, you will also be able to buy out construction with population. I don't. Oh, I guess this warrior always reduces my population by 1. I don't think that I'm gonna pay this money. I'll wait for 1 turn and then I will go after this Maker's Quarter, like right there. Finally. And then I want to know takes 100 influence. Okay. Maybe I'll go for 2 more territories, and then I'll focus on converting some of these to cities. Okay. Fortune favors. The skies grew darker and darker, deluged like a sea being tipped upon a city, but then suddenly the clouds parted and the rains retreated, days of sunshine followed, and the threat of floods are no more. Grass will wetter and people will not forget, but otherwise life is normal again. Okay. An idle army. Probably just keep an eye out a little bit more here, but then station it here. I do want to join up these 2. Possibly this into here, actually. Because this territory here, it would probably be good to station something like somewhere here, because this territory here will probably be the last one that we'll claim for now. Okay. Non-aggression pact. Yes, please.
Everything seems adequate.
Okay. So that means I can be a little bit less concerned over here. I will get these in and then heal them up, and then after that I'll... okay. So then this will definitely need to come down here and maybe defend this front line here. And then these guys are building the Maker's Quarter, which will be quite good. Don't want to press this button because I don't have that much gold. Okay. So if I press that button, it just does whatever I need it to do. Okay, now I can... The people are converted to animism. Okay. With a basic understanding of how the season of flooding rivers can be better controlled, water is no longer matter only for the gods. Okay. The tile on which a city is created is called the main plaza. The days of your early outposts are long gone and have now given place to an architectural magnificence. The main plaza exploits and produces multiple resources simultaneously. The main plaza also serves as the original spawn point for military units and is the tile from which all future urban development will stem. Okay. If I put one here, yeah, it'll speed that up by 1 turn, which I would like. Right, so now we can claim this territory total here. Ooh, plus 21. But very low. We already have a high food over here. So maybe for this one... Oh, and I also should think about the Confucian school here, right? The thing is, if I put it here, then my Confucian school... Like, this is probably the location that I want to pick for the Confucian school, right? Because it's 20 science right here. So then I'd have to go for either this or this. Plus 13, plus 10, plus 12, plus 10. Now, if I were to go here, I would share a tile with this, right? Versus if I go here, I wouldn't share that tile. So it gives me more district space to construct. And it also gets me next to that. So I'll probably take that. And then put a Confucian school right here, probably as the first bit of construction. And this will also be the next what? Oh, they captured this territory over here. So that's it, right? This territory is captured now as well. Okay, so that's the land grab done for. Now, weirdly, it said that this is going to convert, but I don't think it will, right? Unless they are like building something in this territory. Weird. Okay, so now it's building territories or building cities and then probably war with these guys, right? To capture some of their territories. I was a little bit boxed in here actually. But anyway. Okay, one idle army. So yeah, we wanted to keep a little bit of an eye out over here. I'll capture this thing as well. Okay. In the reaming iconic city of Haeyoing, musicians are, I don't know how to pronounce that, Haeyoing. Musicians are a celebrated part of the local culture with a long history in holy rites. They bring nobility to religious rituals, jollity to palace celebrations, smiles to the sick and ailing, courage to marching armies, and distractions to the gods. Alas, they are still too small a number, especially the good ones, and now word of their renown has reached across the empire. Lords, priests, commanders, among others, are grousing that their city deserves such artistry too. How will you satisfy them? Street musicians riddle, they could help commerce elsewhere, even if they distract learning. I don't have that money. Every city will require to build an institution of music where we can teach new performers. So what is this? +5 money, -2 science. Okay. +10 industry for 10 turns. Probably go for that. Now, let's immediately bring one of your empire's territories back into the sphere of influence. Yeah, I will do that. There's a lot of influence right here. But anyway, I need some more money. So, let's go for this writing tech. I know that it would be good to get some of this others, but quickly choose the next technology you want to research. Will take a number of turns. The more science the empire produces, the fewer your turns it takes to complete. Bear in mind that long-term technology research strategies leading to specific content in later areas are best activated in the technology tree itself. Yes, the latter will give you a higher vantage point on your technology development. Yes, I think that would be worthwhile to actually do over time. Okay. Unfortunate that I didn't manage to grab this land, but anyway. Great. Let's gain 1 population. You can go on there. 40 gold. Nice. And then I would like this to join up a little bit. And then we can... Maybe these guys will go for an open border. Let's see.
So nice to hear from you.
Propose. No.
A proposal for you. think on it.
Okay. I don't think I'm allowed in, right? Yeah.
Okay.
But I can take a bit of a look in this territory whilst they're still capturing it. Okay. Sure. Wow. Okay, let's see. 2, 1. +1 in 7 turns. Doesn't have anything in the construction queue. Really good industry right here. I could build another Confucius Institute. Okay. +2 food on river. Or +2 food per farm. Ooh. That would be good. Lumberyard. So that, didn't I already build this? Oh, maybe not. But this would be really good. Because there's so much lumber being collected here and here, right? That this would be a huge bonus. Now this does grow a little bit slowly. Huh. I don't think they're really good locations for another farm district. Oh, I can actually keep expanding on the... Okay. So... Right, so I can actually build out from districts. That's good to know. So if I did something here, right, then I could build a Confucius school right there. But I think this food surplus is probably what we should fix in the near term. Like, we're not growing very quick here, very quickly. But we can also just stick one here, right? Then maybe that reduces some of our industry, but then we can actually build this. It'd be really cool if this told me like what I would get from it, you know? Like I can do maths, but who wants to do maths? Forest, forest. So it would be probably 6 here, 7 here, right? I don't know if I actually get to exploit this. 8. I don't know if that counts. +8 or something like that. And it would cost 200. So it would pay off in about 10 turns. I think that's okay. And what would I get from this? Hang on. I want to see that a little bit better. Oh, come on. +4 or +5. +4. Is that worth it? This grows from 3 to 4 there. And this grows from 1 to 3. That's cool. From 0 to 1 and 0 to 1 there. This stays the same. So this would help with growing the city, and it is a little bit low on food, but I did just put in a farmer, so let's sort of balance it out with putting in a lumberyard for now. We might want to think about attacking these guys soonish. I don't know how, if you can see like their combat strength in any way. Let's keep an eye out on these guys. And let's keep exploring whilst I can. Ooh, there's some copper here. So there's some neutral territory down here, but... Okay, cool. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this game. Shamanism. I don't know which one's my religion. I guess shamanism is my religion. Okay. Below the name of your state's religion, you will find key information. Leaders is always the empire with the religion as state religion and controls the majority of resource sites. Specific district that increases the faith. Field religions of territory they are erected. Followers are inhabitants of a city that follow a specific religion. Okay. So, what was this holy site? And I guess I can put it sort of anywhere. So maybe it's worthwhile putting down on a really bad tile or something. Okay. Districts, and therefore they need not be placed on a tile. Okay, you can think of them as upgrades to the entire city that will grant huge relative bonuses and can greatly improve the resource output of its districts. Learn more about infrastructure in the Humankind Encyclopedia. I think I can guess most of it. Okay, what else do we need to look at? We'll accept.
What do you say to this appealing proposal?
Just proposed. Okay, let's see what happens. Trade everything. No. Both luxury and strategic resources. Sure. We can keep doing that. I can attack them, but I don't see why. I just really want to keep an eye out on these guys. Need to make sure I don't get stuck. So maybe I should come back to my territory here. Have a walk through there a little bit, but then it's still like open borders, but okay. Music has flourished across the empire in light of your choice to hire street musicians. Of course, the style is more chaotic than formal, but the sounds are energetic, alive, and ever evolving. New instruments emerge all the time. The exciting, turbulent music culture is well established. Great. Music is not some sacred art of the few. Everyone should feel to visit. Great. Cool. Let's keep going. Sure. One idle army. Okay, let's keep an eye out. Continue to keep an eye out on these guys. Now, I have a lot of faith, so what I'm going to... a lot of influence. So what I'm going to do is pick... Now, I want to know... Oh, I can attach this, but I think I would prefer... City can attach an outpost if they're adjacent by paying a certain amount of influence. The cost is based on the number of outposts already attached to the city. Playing territory will have an impact on the city's stability. So I think I would prefer to have two... okay. Two cities. And I can probably like this one here is very easy to defend, right? Because it's surrounded by my own territories and it's sort of back here, so maybe this is a good one to go for. Then attach these two to these two, and then attach maybe this one to here. Okay, let's do that. So 160. Cannot. Okay. It's okay to make mistakes. Don't hesitate. Oh, just here, yeah. Okay, so I still need quite a bit more influence. Unlocked by another empire. Okay. Certain Converted to any religion. Ah, okay. Interesting. Yes, complete your movement. 2 idle armies. Do I really need to keep an eye out on these guys, or maybe I can help keep an eye out down here? Actually, yeah, I think that would be good. These guys can keep an eye on whatever is going on down here. So I'm gonna need probably 2 more turns, and then I can convert this to a city, and then I'll attach some of those. Okay, so these actually seem to gain population as well. Okay. So here we will finish the lumber yard. Zhao shamanism in 3 turns. Okay. +1 in 10 turns. When a city produces more food, yeah. The surplus fees population grow. I've already read that. Okay. What else? I would like to maybe have some archers here to help with being a bit aggressive against them. Is there any more so hang on, am I not, didn't I already ask for this? Oh no, I think I was looking at it before. There's like a +5 here. This is also +5. Oh, so this allows me to start exploiting some of that resource. I see. Okay. So same over here, right? So building that one there allowed me to start using that one. Anyway, let's see. Food farm. Yeah, they need to keep growing here. But let's go for an archer first. To keep bolstering my army a little bit, and then we can convert this city right here to that, and then we can attach this guy here, maybe. As it reaches maximum of cities, you can still build new cities, but this will cost would drop influence output. There are several ways to increase your city cap, including civics, technologies, and legacy traits. Okay, cool. I really want to start with a Confucian school here, because this is going to be like amazing. +20 science. So let's go for that. And then I will attach maybe this one as a starting point, and this one, and then this one can go get attached up there. I want to see. Okay, so we're fine. This really cut me off from being able to expand in this direction. That was unfortunate. But anyway, there is a choice here. Okay. Right, 30% unit industry cost versus combat strength. So this is faster production versus higher quality, and I think I prefer higher quality. Okay, I don't have enough influence. Let's keep an eye out on this. So I've got 3, so I should keep going on this. I have something here, and I can keep going on this one as well. I'm not gonna be able to finish that, I don't think. This I could keep growing my money, but then I'm not doing anything with it, right? Which is not good. This one I'll probably get to. I wonder why there isn't anything related to religion here. But anyway. Okay. Yes. Keep going.
Debate and discussion are not the pastimes of the idle, but the actions of thinkers and movers who will touch every aspect of civilization.
Yes.
Now, things that one generation learned can be passed to the next via
that's
something
cool.
more reliable than campfire stories.
Interesting. Okay. Well, what do you want?
A proposal for your consideration?
Yes, please.
Everything seems adequate.
And then I can explore. Ah. So you can do that mission, and then you can go back and then explore some of these lands here. It's got 34 influence. Probably would prefer to attach right now, rather than complete the civic, because I can just do that next turn. Yep, let's attach that. Excellent. 130, 130. So one more here, and then probably want to attach this one here, right? And then that'll be a good setup. Oh, these guys have negative food? Definitely shouldn't have negative food. Okay. With the Empire thriving, a new game hailing from a foreign land beguiles the population. Everywhere you go, the distinctive game board and pieces catching your eye. Insisting on a public demonstration, you play the game under instruction in your palace court, but the event has a sting in the tail. The game is reckoned to be a form of divination as well as entertainment. Gasps could be heard as the game's prophecy became clear. You are fated to lose everything. What will I do? What? Let the people gossip. The prophecy will soon prove false. You must listen to divination and prepare for the worst. Sure, we'll silence it. Okay, let's see. What time is it? Right. Cool. Let's keep going for a little bit longer. I can pick some more science. Okay, so I'm about to be able to exploit this. What's the wheel? So that gets me my unit. I want to experiment with this harbor just to see what happens, because it might allow me to build a district right here, which would be quite cool, but I don't know exactly how it works. So let's try that. Okay, I guess that's them settling like various wonders and that sort of stuff, you know? Okay, 2 idle armies. Yes, you can just station, and you can... Oh, I would like to capture that actually, but I'm not going to be allowed to do so. You can come into that army. Okay. Let's see. Constructing a it goes from 3 to 5, 4 to 5. So that would give me some more of that. Did I end up building? Yes. 4 turns. Okay. Is there any food irrigation? +2 food on a river. So I'm interested to see how that works. Like this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So +10 food I'm expecting from this. And that will help with our growth here as well. But I do want to actually put down this thing here at some point. Maybe after that we'll go for it. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. An unexpected rivalry has erupted between 2 temples in each representing different set of Zhao shamanism. One temple argues that religious matters should be left in the hands of the dispassionate men, while the other contends that only women with their capacity for nurturing life possess necessary understanding for these affairs. These quarrels must stop before your inhabitants start fighting with each other. Who should be your religious leaders? Okay, we believe men are more qualified. Believe women... Like, no. Of course it's everyone. This doesn't tell me, like, the consequences. Tradition. Progress. Yeah, I'm like a progress person. Well, I think I've started in that direction. Let's keep going in that direction and see how we go. I prefer that. Okay, 1 idle army. Okay, just skip.
We'll stay here.
Just for the moment. Okay, cool. It's been earned. Great. Now, I want to know, I'm not necessarily going to build it. You can now build a harbor to exploit coastal towns and build ships. Careful though, you will not be able to navigate deep waters unless you have the right ships. Unlocked by technology, the harbor allow armies to embark in this game of consumer movement. Okay. Okay, so I can do this. +9, right? That's pretty cool. But I want to finish these flood irrigation. And then I think I should go for those stone rings. But then maybe after that we can go for a harbor. Maybe the harbor would be better down here. What is this? I don't know what the difference between... Like a reef adds something. But it doesn't really seem to. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Yes, 1 idle army. Yeah, I want you to... Actually, probably should split up these scouts, really.
Yeah.
This army belongs to an independent people, short-lived nations, simultaneous armies. Hang on, what does that mean? Are they violent or peaceful? I mean, that seems to indicate that they are violent, but no idea. Well, we'll see. For science, I can always retreat. Okay, researchers. Now, I want to know... 10 technologies. Okay, so a few more. So it might be worthwhile to just research some cheaper technology. What's sailing do? Fishmonger. Money on harbor. Okay, I won't build a harbor for at least a little while. Creates road between cities and outposts of the Empire. That would be good, actually. Still don't have anywhere to exploit stone resources. Forge. What about that? No. Soon I can attach another outpost. Okay. Let's go for the... probably gonna go for these two eventually, but let's go for the wheel. right now, because I would like some roads actually. Okay, reach the classical area with the Maya. Okay. It's probably better for us to keep trying to get some more things unlocked. Oh, I should actually look at how we are distributing this. So I definitely would prefer that. To help this grow. And this was also probably not necessary because we're already focusing on building the Confucian school. So this can keep growing a lot faster for now. And what about you? You're already food focused. Okay. 2 idle armies. They didn't attack. Want to keep exploring. Keep exploring. Over here. Okay.
I have
what are we
something
doing?
here that should please us both.
Yes.
A proposal I can sing the praises of.
Wow. They are huge. Well, I guess they're not that much bigger than whatever I have going on. But whatever. Okay. 2 idle armies. Yes, please keep going.
Let's go.
Oh, so these are sort of independent. This is from independent people. They claim but will not expand further. Sector cities, yeah, you interact with them. People invaded them, that is. I would actually invade, but I don't have the adjacent territories, unfortunately. So there's no point in doing it.
Let's go.
Ebony. Okay. I have to be careful. These guys will probably keep attacking me. Okay. You discovered the Great Blue Hole Natural Wonder. You gained 30 sites. Cool. 2 idle armies, so you can still do something. Let's keep going in this direction. You can keep going in this direction. Okay.
To harness the power of water itself in order to feed your people. That should make you popular.
Okay, cool. That means that I guess we finished this. Oh, yes. It didn't seem to add, well, actually might have. It didn't add anything here, which is interesting. I guess because I put a district there, it overrode that. Okay. Lots of food here. Wow. Okay, so this is finished. Now I should put this holy site down somewhere. Somewhere where I'm unlikely to want to do anything in terms of other districts. So let's keep... Actually, I can attach something. Maybe... Now, would I prefer to attach this to this, or this to this? I would like to get the Confucian school here as well. Let's attach this. Oh, this is now falling in terms of stability. But we can build a public fountain. Anyway, I want to put down... oh, this will help as well. Maybe a tile that has like 1 food that I'm unlikely to build a district next to. A food district here would be good. Because it would capture a lot, right? Like this, lots of things. Maybe we can put it over here. How many of the harbors can I put down? Once per territory. Wow, this is expensive. But I think this is one territory, so I can only really put it down over here or over here. If I put the harbor here, it has a huge amount of resources, right? Versus here, where it doesn't. I'm unlikely to want to grow districts in this direction. Does it have any... Does it benefit anything? During your lifetime, you may make... Okay, plus 25, stability on district. Once a culture wonder or holy site is placed, you can no longer move to construction from the chosen tile. Okay, we'll probably put it here. Because I'm going to put the harbor over here because it's next to more tiles. So we'll finish that there. And then, well, we'll see what the situation of the city is, whether this influence is going to be doing fine. Okay. So now we have a little bit more money. Probably prefer to put this into food growth. Okay, cool. Okay, 2 idle armies. This is unclaimed territory, but I've seen all of it already. Okay. I guess I need to go in that direction, and then we want to keep exploring this. Oh, now, actually, the other thing... we'll do that in a minute. The other thing that I was wondering about, Harbor Artisan Quarter. So I can just put them wherever I want. Okay, that's good to know. What do these help with? Per adjacent market. Okay. So that would influence market placement. So this would be a good location for market, right? Because we'll have this artisan quarter right there. Or this, but then I'd have to grow to here first. So, anyway. Can't make those choices now anyway. Ooh, now, if I click on this, 180, right? This stability is growing. I think it's all good. Don't need to spend that money. Oops. Right. So now I have decreases cities get larger building most districts. Right. So what problems do we have here? We have a little bit of low stability. Is becoming agitated, positive, negative events are equalated here in the city. The state remain as long as your city stewards between 30 and 90%. So I could build, actually kind of would like that. Could also build this public fountain, but the production or the industry here is very low. Are there any opportunities? There's not really. Like there's some woodland down here, right? This will only give me +1. So not much point there. What about here? +8. It wouldn't help with stability. There's something there. This is a good location for a farm, but good luck growing over there. kind of not liking this stability, so maybe I should go for this public fountain. Per researcher slot. Yeah, let's go for this. Okay, urgent affairs. Right. The art of divination spreads across the empire. Priests search for messages from the gods and animal entrails, the flights of birds, the wheeling of stars, the holy decorations, and elsewhere. Now, however, the practices have become so commonplace, so bizarre, that the whole empire is sliding towards chaotic superstition. Even the eating patterns of chickens are being interpreted by military commanders. What to do? Okay. Plus 10 stupidity. Who are to say how the gods should speak to us? We should be open to all signs. Ah, okay. So this actually has... No, that doesn't go right. We must use logic and experimentation to discern the future methods of divination. I think we have like a science kind of progressive direction that we've gone so far. So let's keep going in that direction. Where does it actually say our overall science? 68 science. I don't know how good that is or not. Okay, wheel research. Perhaps still inspired by Potter's wheel. The wheel means transport, shrink the world, and offer new methods for waging war. Yes. Oh, we did want to think about these guys, didn't we? I don't actually know if you can tell their military strength in any way. But yeah. Okay, what's this? Okay, the world as it ever was is divided into the rulers and ruled. Great sprawling empires and proud independent cities. Your struggle is with other empires, but you should not forget the part these three cities play. Okay. So right now we can make a choice, sort of the world versus homeland, right? Okay. Why let our own blood be spilled when we can pay others to fight and become stronger by opening our arms to new communities? Hi, army. We kind of have a sort of science war theme going, right? Science war. So then it's more sort of the... I mean, currently we are sort of in the middle. Weird. This will have to pay additional sum of influence to change your mind. Become stronger by opening our arms to new communities. Maybe we'll go in this direction for now.
We'll see if these independent people end up as shock troops, cannon fodder, or respected allies.
Okay. So I should definitely just finish these two now. Let's go for bronze working first. And then we'll get... this category gets passively filled turn by turn. So the current again in new era star every few turns. One, you can obtain more than 3 of these era stars, but they do not grant any fame. Right. So we're close to this. We haven't done this yet. 6 districts. We've done a lot of this, and we'll get there. And we're about to do this one as well. So I think I need 150. So we'll definitely stay for a little while. Forged in fiery crucibles, bronze is stronger and more durable than copper and transforms tools, weapons, and armor. Great. Forge, watchtower, and spearman. Very cool. And let's go for masonry. Okay. Reach the classic era with the Persians. Okay. Converted to new religion. Cool. So we're close to this. Now, what is this doing? Oh, it's building a public fountain. We're so close to this. 6th district. And so close to this. And this. Like, I think it's worthwhile to just finish off these. Ah, okay. Current value 659. I can't pay to finish that. What about here? 440. Okay. What about you? So in 2 turns, I'll get another population there. And I only need 2 more to really get there. So that's fine. Okay. You can... I mean, there's not much point, actually, in... Can you go down here? No. Like, I already know what's up, right? So I can probably get these scouts back home by just having the map available, right? Let's park this other scout over here. Okay, struggles for Dominion. The capital is the Empire's true seat of power, but now other cities with energetic populates rise to prominence. The leaders and other influential figures want sway over the Empire's affairs, and the question of who wields power must be answered. I don't want to make this choice right now, actually, because I want to get this in. So okay, so I finished this. So we really should finish these things, right? What? I'm being plundered. That's not good. Stop it. Don't have a huge advantage against them, right? Don't know. Okay, that's annoying. The organization needed to reinforce battling forces isn't straightforward, but can shift the balance of entire wars, allows your armies to be added as a reinforcement to existing battles. Ah, okay. Battering ram. Alright, let's go for that sailing tech. Okay. So I've captured this, and it would be good to get this one here, but this still has 6 turns. This still has 2 turns. Maybe I can buy one of the... Okay, so now... Ah, yes, I did that as well. Okay.
Understood.
But they are pretty stupid to do that. Oh.
Ant. You ask too much.
Oh, so they have...
No fear.
Okay, can you...
No.
Okay. You maybe defend. Okay. I think these guys are done for.
Okay. Charge!
Go. Okay, they lost 2 units. I didn't lose anything. Okay, you have unlocked the very successful and internet area. You can choose to remain in your current area for a few more turns to earn more fame, achieving a particular objective. Bear in mind that once a culture is chosen by a player, it's locked for all the players. The sooner you move to the next area, the more cultures you'd like to be able to choose from. Yes. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to look at this. Right, so if we stayed... we need 2 more here to be able to get this. This I'm not going to be able to achieve. This will probably take a long time to do. Like 12 more. I could have done this actually. Okay. So this only has 1 more turn. I don't know if this counts as a district. Probably not. So this market district may be here, and then maybe buy this district. One of these districts here. And then we'll go to the next era. Okay. Need to finish in a few minutes. 2 idle armies. Okay. Heal up.
Keeping an eye out.
You can maybe scout there, and you can, yeah. Okay. No, not right now. I want to do the, that's annoying. Why is it still -6? Oh, this is the maximum. Okay, so we'll finish this. This is 16 turns, and then we'll probably buy one of these farmer quarters and put it like down maybe here or here, and then we can have another one to capture all of that food. Okay, 1 idle city. Right, so here I would like the market quarter. Could put it here. And then get some from there. So I'm gonna do that. 714 to buy. What? Oh, I don't want to do that. Don't need that much science. And I like the population growth. So we can turn that off. Sure. Are we fighting somewhere? Okay. No technologies. Go to technology screen. The technology contains different technologies. Each technology type is specific. You can only research as a part of your current and previous eras, right? Many things have a prerequisite technology that must be researched first. Between technologies and prerequisites, note that technology has multiple prerequisites. You need to research one of those to make it available. There are multiple research paths available. The game is designed so that players cannot unlock all technologies in all eras, so be prepared to make choices that suit your empire's development and play your style. Wow. Two idle armies. You just keep an eye out, and you can come back and defend down here. This is about to finish, and then we can put down a farmer quarter. That's 5 plus 6. Okay. In 3 turns, and then we'll finish another star, and then we'll go to the next era. This will help with this situation a little bit. So that's going to take 2 turns, and maybe I can build a harbor next up there. But yeah, I need to finish there. So thanks for watching, and weird. What's this? There's like a... I don't know. Huh. Looks weird. Looks much more significant on camera compared to what it really looks like in real life. Okay, let's save the game. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.